行
All right, let's go with chapter 17 of Gyo Daini Kenkyu Shitsu no Shishu. The number 2 research room, or research, let's just go with research room of Death Stench. Number 2 meaning, I guess, like this was the title previously, so now we're here again later. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of dialogue early on in this chapter, and then it just goes weird. So let's get to it. Tadashi has returned to the lab with Kaori. He rescued her from the circus. Let's just leave it at that. And she answered the door here. What's her name? Yoshiyama. Yeah, so Yoshiyama-san, Ms. Yoshiyama. Tadashi-bo-chan, yoku go buji de. So, Master Tadashi, like, it's good to see you well. Good to see you well. Is she the new girlfriend? There was a joke, not a joke about that, but remember when Kaori was beginning to get sick? She did make some sort of accusation that Tadashi was going to leave her for for Yoshiyama. Oji-san wa? As for uncle? Hai, sore ga. Yes, that's... Okay, so she kind of breaks down in tears. Crying and sobbing, which is crabbing. Okay, yeah, so you remember when Kaori escaped, her leg stabbed him in the belly, and we never saw what happened. Koyanagi sensei wa, as for Professor Koyanagi, Kaori-san no kikai ni fukubu o sasare nani shi no joukyo deshita ga. Okay. So this appears to be saying that he died. By Ms. Kaori-san's machine, stabbed. Oh, this isn't Fukubu. This is Zobu, basically organs, interior organs. Naibu. It would be like Naizo, right? No, that's Hara. Hara. Maybe Ibu? What is the on reading? Fukubu. Oh, I guess it is. I got it right for the wrong reason. All right. Right for the wrong reason. So that is fukubu, meaning abdomen. Abdomen being stabbed by Ms. Kaori's machine, and some sort of death condition it was, or circumstance. So, shinu. I don't know that I see that kanji very much, so... We've got the water radical on the left. There it is. Hinshi. So, yeah. Dying on the verge of death. Hinshi no joukyo no joutai deshita ga. It was a condition of being on the verge of death. Being stabbed in the abdomen by Kaori's machine. Sensei. Byouin. Professor. To the hospital. Watashi wa mou dame da. As for me, it's already no good. So, it's already too late. Watashi wa kono mama shizuka ni shinitai. As for me, as things are now, quietly want to die. So, I just want to quietly die, kind of as things are now. Ooh. Oh, that's Yoshiyama. Yoshiyama-kun. 私の死に場所は自分の仕事上と決めてるんだ. So, Yoshiyama-kun, as for my death place, as for my place of dying, one's own workplace deciding. So I guess he's saying he wants to die in his own workplace or whatever. Watashi o dai ni, oh, that's why it's number 2. Dai ni kenkyū shitsu e tsurete itte kure. Do the favor of taking me to the number 2 research room, or number 2 laboratory room. So that's why this is in the title, number 2 laboratory room. So it's not like number 2 of a story. That's the name of the room. So yeah, take me, watashi o. Sorede, this is her now recounting what happened. With that, watashi ga sensei o nani chinai no daini kenkyū shitsu e otsure suru to. Okay. I need to look up whatever this chinai is. There it is, premises. Shikichinai. Okay, so with that, me, when doing the taking to the number 2 laboratory room of this premises, taking the professor, ... So when that happened, sensei wa ohitori de naka ni haitte ikaremashita. As for the professor, by oneself or alone, he entered inside. And ikare there. Ikaremashita. Maybe to be outdone, to be infatuated, to be crazy, to be beaten, to be broken down. I'm not quite sure what to make of the ikaremashita here. But this is basically entered inside, alone. The English went, he asked to go on his own, but anyway. Sensei no Chichi-sama? No. Why am I blanking on how to pronounce this? Oh, crap, that's not what I wanted. All right, doing really well here. Chichi. Sama. Huh, okay. Oh, there it is. Otol-sama. Okay, I should have seen that one coming. Sensei no Otol-sama ga gojibun no koujo de nakunatta you ni. Oh, okay. So this is her speaking back at the present. So here she is outside talking with Tadashi. So back to the present now. So in the manner, well, the professor's father at one's own factory dying in that manner. So basically, he wanted to die, or he did that in the manner that his father died at his own factory. Sensei mo gojibun no shigotoba de ni komatta no desu. The professor also, so in the manner that his father did that, this professor also, in his own workplace, komatta, like hold himself up. Komotta, sorry. Yeah, to seclude, confine oneself. Okay. そして、内側から何をなくおざし。Or is it tozashi? And then from the inside, is that tobira? Yeah, tobira, the door closed something. Close the door. Ooh, all right. Oh, kataku. Kataku, firmly. And tozasu. Okay. Tozashi. Takaku tozashi. And then from the inside, firmly closing the door. Yoshiyama-san, owaru kedo. Ms. Yoshiyama, I'm sorry, but onagai ga arunda. A wish, a request exists. So I have something to ask. Kaori o jiyu ni shite yatte koremasen ka? Kaori, as a direct object, freely doing, not able to do. Are you not able to do the favor of doing freely kaori? Which he made that comment about to kaori in the previous chapter about like making her jiyu ni, which again means like freely. So it suggests maybe like getting her off of that thing. And so now he's asking Yoshiyama for that help. Ikura ishiki ga nakote mo karara o ugokasenakote mo. Okay, so however much the consciousness, even if it doesn't exist, or the body, even if it's not able to move, あんな機械に乗って意味もなく歩いてるよりはました。よりはましだ。Okay, so on that, riding on that sort of a machine, even meaning not existing and walking around, is like preferable. 意味もなく歩いてるよりはました。Oh, yeah. Okay, so more than, basically, again, if even though she's not conscious and can't move her body, it's preferable, it's mashi, to get her off of that implied, rather than her walking around without meaning riding that machine. Okay. ただし坊ちゃん、本当に申し訳ありませんでした。今すぐ何とかします。So, Master Tadashi, truly, there's no excuse. She's apologizing. Like, I'm truly sorry. Immediately, we'll do something. Immediately, we'll do something. Okay, so she is going to try to help get Kaori off this thing. Buchi? I guess that's her undoing these stitches. Gui? Bachi? Oh. Okay. she starts to pull the pipes out, and Zuru, which is just kind of like slimy gooiness. They both kind of freak out. She's trying to like stop anything else from coming out. That's a fly. Botchan, もしわかりません。Kaori-san wa mo... So, master, again, there's no excuse. I'm sorry. As for Kaori-san, already... ... わかってる? I understand. わかってるよ。もう生きてないことくらい。So I understand, it's already the not living event extent. It's already the extent of not being alive. 香りがもうとっくに死んで体も腐り始めていることも。香り already very much dead. I'm going to come back to Tokuni. Very much dead, and the body also is beginning to rot. It's also that event. So I understand that she's not living anymore, and it's also the state of the body's beginning to rot. Tokuni. Yeah, okay, long time ago, dead. She died a long time ago, etc. それでも自由にしてやりたいんだ。Even so, doing freely want to do. In other words, I want to do making her free. Even though she's dead already. これ以上歩く必要はない。これ以上, like more than this? As for walking necessity doesn't exist. I guess like there's no need for her to walk around any more than this. これ以上. Yeah, okay. Aw. 香りは匂いに何々が何々な女だった。Okay, so as for Kaori, she was a woman who was something sensing smell. So it's going to be like very sensitive to smell. We probably had that word very early on. What do we want here? We've got my and X. Oh, no. There it is. Binkan, sensitive, susceptible to. So again, as for Kaori, was a sensitive woman to smell. Or susceptible to smell. それが自分が This is bad smell. What was that? Akushi? No, akushu? Yes, akushu. Stink, bad odor, stench. Akushu を出し始めるようになって、それに耐えられずに自殺をなりたんだ。図った? Oh, to attempt, to plot. Yeah, okay. Okay, so she was a sensitive woman to smell, susceptible to smell. That thing, oneself becoming in the manner of beginning to emit stench. To that thing, without being able to endure it, plotted suicide. So basically saying, when she started to emit the smell, she wasn't able to endure it, and so she plotted suicide. She plotted how to kill herself, and she attempted it. ところが、死んでも悪臭から解放されることなく、 その悪臭ガスを動力源とする機器に乗せられている。Was that? No, it's still Kikai. Okay. Okay, that's stench gas. Oh, I didn't do this one. Tokoro ga, which is, yeah, even so. She plotted to kill herself. Even so, even though dead, because of the stench, 解放されることなく the event of releasing okay. The event of being released from the death, from the stench, not existing. So even in death, she wasn't released or freed from the stench. That stench gas, becoming the source, movement source of the gas stench. We'll come back to that. And on the machine or to the machine being made to ride. Yeah, okay. So he's just kind of recapitulating why he wants to get her off this thing because of all the reasons I just said. 動力 and then again, this is like, again, the source of how to put that. There it is. Doryokugen. Power, source of power. Yeah. Being made to ride on the machine and making the source of movement or the source of power for that gas stench, that's stench gas, whatever. Okay. これでは香りは浮かばれない。As for with this, as for kaori, 浮かばれない。浮かばれ。Not able to rest in peace. So she can't rest in peace with things like with this, like how she is now. 早く下ろして。Oh, this is cremation. Oh, what is that? Given how much this word comes up, I should know it. Kaso. 仮装してやりたい. So quickly descend or quickly get her off that thing and want to do cremation. Yoshiyama-san, Ms. Yoshiyama. 小柳のおじさんも仮装してやろうよ. I guess like also Uncle Koyanagi, let's do cremation. Okay. 愛してたんでしょ? 愛して、like, we're doing loving, right? So like you loved him, didn't you? おじさんはおじさんは恋人だったから、いつまでも先生と初秋の関係だったろうけど。Okay, so as for uncle, because was like boyfriend or lover, always professor and aide relationship it was probably though, right? So he's like, you loved him, didn't you? Even though it was probably always the relationship of teacher and assistant, or professor and assistant, even if he was koibito datta, or because he was. Wait, is that not koibito? That is not koibito. No, it is. No, oh no, it's not koibito. Oh, okay, I got this wrong. That will make more sense. It's like, that's not kajin, is it? Is that hen? Yeah. He was an unusual person. Henjin. Oh, an oddball, an eccentric. Okay, that makes much more sense. I'm sorry. As her uncle, because he was an oddball, because he was an eccentric, always it was the relationship of professor and assistant, right? So even though you loved him. Got it. All right, that makes a lot more sense. Hi. So she cries and says yes. So Tadashi was correct. All right. Gun, 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 gun. All right, some sort of like loud slamming sound. Nan no oto da? What sound? Sound of what? What's that sound? Daini kenkyū shitsu no hou karada wa? Gun, gun. The number two research room's direction. From there it is. So it's coming from the direction of the number 2 research room. Daini kenkyūshitsu, the number 2 research room? Gun. Tashikani, certainly. Ano naka kara kikoeru, from that inside is audible. So certainly it's coming from inside. The sound is coming from inside there. Gun. Oji-san, mada ikiteru no kana? Uncle still alive, maybe? Masaka. It can't be. Oh, is that Kega? Yes. Ano Kega de ikiteru hazu nai wa? With that wound, with that injury, living ought not to be. So he shouldn't be alive with that wound. Ja, hokogyo ga irekonda no kana? Well then, a walking fish got inside or entered, I wonder? Gun. Demo, どこから入れ込んだのかしら?
Hello there.
Hello there. Like, yeah, but from where entered, I wonder. Gun. 外からは何も輸入できないはずだけど、侵入。Entry or yeah, there it is. Entry or penetration. So, or invasion. As for from the outside, nothing entry or penetration being possible ought to be. It ought not to be possible to enter from the outside. So they're taking a look, indeed, right? There's no hole or opening or anything. In fact, I guess they're looking about how to get in there. Gun. あの窓から入るしかないな. From that window, like no choice but to enter. only entering from that window, isn't it? Hokogyo nara, if it's a walking fish, taiji shinai to, must exterminate. This is an implied double negative. If don't do extermination, ... He breaks the window. Here we go. Gun. Makurada. It's pitch black. Gun. Da. Gun. Botchan, daijoubu desu ka? Master, are you okay? Okay. Okay. He looks up. He looks horrified. Are we ready? Oh my god. Let's take a look at this masterpiece. Well, there you go. He's on the wrong side, is he? He's presumably strapped himself into this thing. Oji-san, uncle. Gosh. Send in the clowns. I think the clowns are done. Okay, so air starts coming out of the sides of this thing. Gun. Okay, so that's the sound. The air is pushing this thing on this to the side or whatever, and then it's slamming into the walls. Wah! Pee! Yeah, you don't look so good. Green. Botchan? Master? It's like a Zeppelin. Oh, of course. Like, why wouldn't you give this glorious thing 2 pages of... So that's how it's staying afloat, okay? Sensei? Professor? Hey, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. If you told me that the band led by Led Zeppelin was inspired this, you would believe me. That was the end of chapter 17. And that was the end of chapter 17. Only 2 chapters left. Chapter 18 next time. There's really not much more to say. We'll see where the story goes next time.